Well, this is all that remains of my family photos. Due to when I didn't have a home base and I had all this stuff in containers, I had to move it around, and I hid it out at the hut and the yurt out in the woods. It survived all that. And then when I got the RV, it survived that. Then when I got the house, as soon as I got the house, I ended up storing it under that shed. But you know, the shed had a leaky roof. I don't know if you guys recall that. There wasn't really even a roof on there. There was part of it that looked kind of dry, so I stuck it underneath that part because I couldn't keep it in the RV. I couldn't keep it in the house because I was working on the house. And sure enough, it rained through everything and leaked through the roof. Through the box lid. And everything got soaking wet. And ants moved in there. Roaches moved in there. You can see roaches there. I sprayed. But it's all gone. These are family photos that are like over 50 years old. Including manuscripts from a book my brother wrote. Pictures from the Florida photo days when I used to shoot models and set up photo shoots and stuff. And letters from my childhood. I have a video and a cassettogram here. This is a video of my mother's tribute for, when she died. I don't know if it's intact, and I'm going to try to run it through a old VCR and see if it still works. This is an old letter from my friend when we used to send what we called cassettograms. So it has a recording from me on there when I was still in high school. I'm going to try to salvage that. It's an audio tape to hear myself when I was probably about 16, 17 years old. We used to exchange tapes. This is a picture of my brother, my younger brother, who died of AIDS. He's the one on the left with the baby, and the one on the right was his boyfriend. My brother died because he had HIV, didn't have insurance or anything, and it was a horrendous death. He was only like 35. And his boyfriend there, Brent, died, I think a couple months later. Just one day just dropped over and keeled over and died. They couldn't really find anything wrong with him, and, the doctor, as well as the preacher, thinks he just died of a broken heart. So, it is possible to love somebody so much that when they die, you just keel over. I think that's kind of what happened with Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia and her mother. When Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher died, her mother, Debbie Reynolds, died shortly after that. Just died. But anyhow, all the pictures, you can see, it's all gone. So the only place these memories exist now is in my brain, which is kind of messed up. I'm hoping that the neighbor's music there doesn't trigger a copyright on this video. That would suck really bad. But maybe this might be intact. It was sealed in a separate bag, but I can see it leak through. Old photos, this is what they end up looking like when they get wet. These are like 50-year-old photos. Yeah, and you can see there's nothing there at all now. They are all gone. Pictures of, I think that's a picture of, might have been my baby sister. I might try to save that one. That was adopted, that we ended up having to give away when we immigrated to America. But, it had stuff from my mother's funeral. This is this book here, From Faith to Faith, by Kenneth and Gloria Copeland, was what got me through jail. You see, but it's all ruined. I'm not gonna save this one. It's too dirty and nasty. I had this in jail and I read it daily. You get all the ants on it. The whole thing was covered with ants. These are negatives. I guess I could try to reprint some of them, but I'm just going to let it go. This is from my photo shoot days when I used to shoot film. And you can see here, these are all just destroyed family photos. They are, I don't think, salvageable. It is just sad. This is what happens when you don't have a house and you have all your belongings in plastic bins and trash bags exposed to nature. Uh, but I'm gonna save this picture of my brother and his boyfriend. That's my brother. His name is Lek, and I'm not sure who the baby is. And then that's Brent, his boyfriend, who they lived together for like, I think they were together like 10, 11 years. But yeah, let's look here. More negatives. You know, some people say, you know, you could save the negatives and try to print them. I don't know, maybe it's time to let go, you know. I think the negatives look pretty much washed out too. You know, it's like water will do that to old photos and negatives, just water. So if everything ever gets waterlogged, it's pretty much gone. You can see here, this is one of my old portfolios from my photography. Let's take a look here, because this will be the last time we get to see any of them. You can see some of my old pictures of models and stuff I shot. This was one of my friends' sister. It was her 16th birthday, and she hired me to shoot her sister as a model. So we just went out and shot some pictures at them. I was shot in Orlando when they had a Church Street station, so there was a train there. The train, by the way, is now in Chattanooga, I think. They got it parked on display in Chattanooga by the Chattanooga Choo Choo, around that area. But these photos are all gone. I don't know if you can, camera's picking it up, but some pictures of when I shot. These were shot right after I got out of the military and decided to get into like model photography and help models with their portfolios. But you can see what's left of them. All these photos, I'm going to go ahead and toss them. They will only live on in my memories. This is actually Kim Sarubi. She was like Miss UCF, and she became somewhat kind of semi-famous in her own right. Kim used to take really sexy pictures. But yeah, these are from my young photo shoot days when I used to shoot models and stuff. You know, just these were shot mainly for their portfolio and also for fun. I would, when I was in college, we would just go out and, you know, a lot of the times the models actually hired me, so they would, you know, call me up and I'd meet them, take pictures. This is, I can't remember what her name is. She was actually quite older. Jen, I think Jen was her name. And she had like 4 kids when we shot these pictures. We shot these at in Tennessee, at the Tennessee Aquarium. They're all like ruined. I guess I could save them if I really wanted to, but, you know, no point really. I don't need to show my photography. And I like this one though. That was a really good picture with the mirror. Yeah, they're destroyed now. My attempt at butt shots. I can't remember her name. I can't remember these girls. This was so long ago. But yeah, all these were shot at different models. And basically just tried to shoot stuff for their portfolios. It's Christina. We used to get shoot on the beach all the time. I look at them now and I'm like, they were so-so. I think this was another, I think this girl was Christine, or another Christina. Shot a bunch of Christinas. My friend Kamal. They're all ruined, Lainey. Sayo, she's a Japanese student. And for those of you who think I only shot women, I also shot men. This is Mel for his portfolio. Yeah. Sadly, it's gone. Oh, some sexy, sexier images. This is adult only. I was making some larger prints. This was a lingerie. I used to shoot like glamour. I shot a lot of like really sexy bikini type stuff, lingerie and stuff. Some of the models I worked with are some semi-known. Like this is Julia Catherine Denton, who's an actress. So she's somewhat known. And this girl, I forget her name. She was actually the girlfriend of the guy who set up with a dorm cam or whatever. You know, when the internet was young in its infancy, and they made a lot of money. You know, her boyfriend. But yeah, these were like some prints. It's one of my favorite photos. You know, it looks like she's in a lake, but that's actually the ocean. It was so calm that day, and the water was like so calm. It looked like flat, and there wasn't, you know, waves weren't moving, even though it was the ocean. It was the Atlantic Ocean. And we thought that a shark was coming up. There was fins that came up around us and started circling us. But I don't think it was shark. I think it was dolphins. Just came out to take a look at us. Because they were able to swim in this water, which was about 3 feet deep. 2.5, 3 feet deep. And they came up, and you could see their fins sticking out. And they came up all around us, and we were kind of freaking out. And then they went down. I think a shark, when their fins come up, they kind of stay up. But a dolphin, it goes up and down, up and down. So we stopped freaking out after that. These pictures are like destroyed. Different prints. This was shot at St. Augustine in one of my Florida photo shoot days. I used to host an event called Florida Photo Shoot, and people would pay me to come do this photo shoot. These were like, oh, they're gone. These were like canvas prints. So these were all canvas. They got wet and all the ink fell off. Amy Jo. Of course, this was like the model release. Yeah, all destroyed. All my old photos are gone, gone, gone. Memories. I guess eventually when I die, I'll be gone, and these memories won't mean anything anyways. So sad. Let me see what's left of my wedding picture here. Yes, that is me in the Aladdin outfit. That's my ex-wife. It's probably kind of good that that's all blurred out. You can't see who that is. But that was my wedding photo. I got married as Aladdin. And we actually got married at, you know, in Orlando, they had that show, the Arabian Nights. I think they might have went out of business. But they had a show called Arabian Nights, which was an Arabian theme. And we went to, had our reception over there. And they actually made us part of the show for that night. And we got to go ride in the arena on the buggy that was drawn by horses. News kept trying to come out to cover us, but they could never spot us, so they left without covering us. Otherwise, I would have been on the news. That was my old album. I think I'm just going to toss it. I could try to save some of these pictures, but I don't think there's any point in saving them. Since I'll just save my brother. That still looks in pretty okay shape. It's the only photo I have of him like that. You see a lot more photos here. Some of these photos are from Thailand, and they're like 50 plus years old, and they're just gone. Yeah, taking this apart, you won't find anything. All you're gonna find is like this. They are just plain gone. And I don't think I'm even gonna dig through any more of this. It's just gone. So sad. Oh shit, I gotta save this. This is my brother Ott and my sister Sam. The background that you can see is how we used to live in that house. So this is from Thailand. This is probably, maybe even, it's probably more than 50 years old. That photo right there. I'll save that one. Oh, I can't even see this one. It's gone. This sucks. And look at all these ants and stuff in here. I think I'm just gonna toss it because it all looks like it's crumbled. But you know, they say ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I guess when we die, we too become dirt. And that's what's happening right here. Is all this stuff's being reclaimed back to Mother Earth. Just thought I share with you a little bit of my sadness as I try to clean up this porch, and I was going through all the old stuff that was just sitting out here. Trying to clear out the porch and make the house nicer, so we can actually use the front porch, because I mean right now it's missing some screen, but when we just get the screen in, we'll just sit out here and relax. But yeah, this is what happens when you don't have a home base, and you end up getting a home base, but it's not really functional, and then you end up getting all your shit wet. I might try to salvage that tape, the audio cassette tape, and see if it still works, and if it does, maybe I will play the tape, even though it's kind of personal, but I'll play it for you guys, so you can hear me when I was about, I think I was about 16, maybe 17 years old. So, meanwhile, all this other stuff's just going to go away. This is my last chance to look at the sadness. I hope you guys don't have this kind of stuff happen to you with your old memories being lost, but it really does suck. Until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Stay safe. Bye-bye now.